So this outbreak mode is actually looking insane, dude, and we gotta go over everything we saw here today because it is insane. Because today, not only did we get a trailer for season 2, which gave us little looks at the new outbreak mode, but also we got an article from Activision Treyarch that goes over everything that's coming new. The outbreak mode, also new skill tiers. We're also getting some a new field upgrade and also a new ammo mod for Pack-a-Punch. So we'll go over all that, but first things first, I think we should go to the trailer and break down everything we saw here in the trailer, and of course that is related to zombies. And of course, the main thing you see right away when seeing anything in relation to zombies, we see obviously the large scale outbreak map. Absolutely insane. It looks a little concerning with the amount of zombies. I feel like there should be more. I don't know, actually. Well, I'll just have to wait and see how that actually plays. We also see a couple boss zombies. We do see the mimic, which is something. Another thing we see is another boss zombie that I wasn't expecting to see, and that looked like some Russian version of the Panzer. What the heck is that? I have no idea, so that's going to be exciting to see. We also see these giant beams coming from the sky, which I'm pretty sure that's related to the rover, which is something we'll get into in a little bit. We'll see a zombie's head just randomly floating in this thing. This does look like an objective that we'll probably have to do something with. Another thing is something that I mentioned a while ago is this rover that, again, we'll get into in a little bit. The weird thing about this rover is that there's like a monkey or something in it, which it's weird. I don't know what that's about. But one of the final things we see in this is actually the effing dragon from the Rising Rocket. So what the heck? So many questions about that. I have like 3. Like, okay, does this, like, what? How is this in this universe? Because this is canon. This is something that we know is canon. We know Outbreak is canon. So how is this here? Second, what are we going to get for actually feeding this thing? And third, like, the Rise of the Rocket remaster confirmed? I don't know. Either way, the final thing we see is incredibly interesting. We'll get more into this in a little bit, but we do see these zombies that they're fighting in the dark ether, which we'll get into soon enough. But with that, let's actually jump over to the article where Treyarch actually explained absolutely everything inside this. So what they said is, continuing the Dark Ether story, Outbreak takes place across massive play spaces throughout the Ural Mountains, packed with new enemies, team objectives, player rewards, and intel to be discovered on foot, in vehicles, or by jump pads. Whether it's hunting down elite enemies using a satellite tracker, escorting a rover that detects dimensional portals, or holding out against zombies in a confined Dark Ether zone, agents of Requiem will need to complete these investigations before they can exfil, or risk entering a Dark Ether portal to a new region for even more rewards. And then they continue to say that they're going to talk about this more in the future, but my gosh, is that incredibly cool, dude. Like, what the heck? Okay, so first things first, and hopefully I'm not mistaken when I say this, but one worry I had about this mode is that it wouldn't really appeal to the more traditional zombie players that just wants to go play high rounds and stuff like that. But I think, I could be wrong about this, but I think that's something you're actually able to do, because what it says is that you could hold out against zombies in a confined Dark Ether zone. So I'm hoping that's something that you just like play, play like rounds in, or just survive or stuff like that. And hopefully in these areas you have your perks, your Pack-a-Punch, and even a mystery box or something like that. That would be really cool, that you could rather choose to play it like the new Outbreak mode, or you could just play in these different dark, or I guess what they call them, I already forgot, the Dark Ether zones, and just survive there for a bit. I hope that's the case, and I hope it sounds like that's what they're saying, so I'm hoping that's what it is, because it would be so cool if they actually did that, because you would still appeal to that traditional zombies player, but also have these other modes, which, let's talk about these. So the first one they mentioned is that you could actually hunt down elite enemies to kill them. So it's probably going to be the Panzer that we saw. It's probably that's what that's going to be, which is interesting to say the very least. We're going to hunt down a Russian Panzer and then kill him, I guess. I wonder how difficult he's going to be, considering that we got to go hunt him down. That's like one of the objectives in there, so that's going to be interesting. Another thing, and this is something we saw inside the trailer, is that we have the rover and we have to escort it for it could detect different dimensional portals around the map. Now what we do once we detect them, I have no idea, but it is something that we of course are going to have to figure out once we actually play it, or when they give us more information. And then of course after that it says then you have to do a couple of those before you could exfil. But then it ends off saying, or risk entering the Dark Ether portal to a new region for even more rewards. Now, I'm not exactly sure what the rewards are, but we did get a glimpse of this, as I mentioned while we were looking at the trailer, of this Dark Ether area. And I have no idea what's going to be going on here. Is this just going to be like a survival area if you go into it? Is that what this is going to be? Or what in the heck is going to happen at these Dark Ether portals when you enter into them? I cannot wait to see, and I'm excited to see what in the heck is this about. One thing I did notice is that I don't think this is going to be kind of like MMO style where there's multiple different squads on the map. I think it's just one squad on the map at a time, which is interesting, which it's fine, but I kind of want to see maybe the future if they could change that, see what happens if you add multiple squads on the map, unless they just didn't mention it here and that's something you could actually do. But regardless, this seems actually incredibly cool. I'm actually really impressed with this because I was cautiously optimistic about this going into it, but now after seeing this, I'm actually really optimistic about this. So before we could continue any further, we have 3 more things to talk about because they are very interesting. I want to talk about the thing I find most interesting, and that is the 2 new skill tiers for every new skill. So what they said about it is, with the help of 2 new Ethereum crystal types, refined and flawless Ethereum crystals, agents of Requiem will be able to upgrade all skills to tier 4 and 5. Prepare to chase those high rounds in a traditional round-based zombies, or complete multiple outbreak investigations in a single run to get a chance at earning these new crystals, which will further improve your weapon classes, field upgrades, perks, and ammo mods. These meta-changing upgrades are so powerful enough to deserve their own explanation around the launch of Season 2, so stay tuned. So this right here is great, dude. I was really hoping that they would eventually do this, but it looks like everything is going to have 2 new abilities. So all of your weapon classes, all your guns, they're going to get more abilities. Hopefully your guns get even stronger. Also, perks are going to get all 2 new abilities. That's going to be insane because perks already have a ton of abilities in this, but now 2 more, that's going to be insane. And then, I mean, field upgrades and even ammo mods, I can't wait to see this. I can't wait to grind all these out because that's going to be a reason to grind the game again, because I haven't had a reason to go like grind the game since like I got Dark Ether. So I'm excited about these a lot and I cannot wait to see what they're about, and I'll definitely be making a video breaking down what all of them do, whether they're track release, what they do before or after launch of this. So regardless, the next thing I wanted to talk about is actually a new ammo mod that actually is something I find very cool, because what the ammo mod is called is Shattered Blast. Ready to bring the boom. Pack a Bunch Machines and Elemental Pop will now include Shattered Blast ammo mod, which makes all bullets deal explosive damage. Each bullet has a chance to explode, dealing additional explosive damage and destroying any impacted armor. Intended to help destroy the heavy zombies, this fantastic mod comes with plenty of explosive upgrades through the skill menu, including having all explosives deal damage to nearby enemies, knock down normal enemies, or double their size for even bigger bang. So this is actually really cool, because a huge problem with this game is that like there's no like ammo mod that would affect the armored zombies. You just had to like shoot at armored zombies forever. It was incredibly annoying. So this to come in to actually have this is actually great, because it lets you take out the the armored zombies faster, and I love to hear that. Also, it gives you, for some reason, it affects all of your things, so it sounds more like a perk, to be honest. Like it affects even your explosives and stuff like that, so that's interesting. But for the final thing they talked about here today is the new field upgrade, and what it's called is Frenzied Guard. And what it says is, add an additional layer to the strategy of your zombie loadouts with Frenzy Guards. A brand new field upgrade perfect for agents who love to be the center of attention. Upon activation, all enemies will immediately target Frenzy Guard user for a brief period, during which time only armor will take damage. This will be a game changer when fellow operators are surrounded by undead masses, as they will turn their attention away from those in peril towards an armored savior. Use Ethereum crystals to upgrade Frenzy Guard with powerful modifiers, such as having it repair all armor upon activation, increasing its duration to 15 seconds, and slowing all normal enemies to a walking speed while it's activated. Holy crap, is this a great, and I mean a great addition to the game. Oh my gosh, this is actually insane. This is probably going to be the #1 thing you're going to use while you're doing Easter eggs from now on for a ton of different reasons. So obviously it does like attract all the zombies to you, but in solo that happens anyways. But obviously you can use it, like as I mentioned, to help your teammates, but no one's going to do that. But also it looks like it's going to repair your armor. Also, when this is activated, you can't go down, so it lasts 15 seconds of being immortal, which is something. And then finally it slows down all zombies to a walking speed. Holy crap, that is so good. So I love this thing. This is a great addition. Cannot wait to actually use this thing and see how great it actually is. I'm going to upgrade that thing right away. You already know it. But that's about it for everything we could talk about here. Overall, I'm loving pretty much everything in here. I'm loving the new ammo mod, the new skills to everything, 5 skills to everything is going to be insane. The new of course, what I already said, the ammo mod, but the new field upgrade, Frenzy Guard, obviously the new mode that seems absolutely insane, Outbreak, and my gosh, I cannot wait. And also this is all coming day 1, or wait, it says launch week actually. Wait, what does that mean? Wait, launch week means like it's going to be there like on the first day, right? It's not like along the way, hopefully not. Either way, I can't wait to play this thing. It sounds incredibly fun. I can't wait to grind out all the upgrades. You know, I'm going to be playing this, streaming this, making videos on this non-stop because it seems incredibly fun. But that's going to wrap it up for me. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions on everything we've talked about here today, whether it be the new mode, obviously, different aspects of the new mode, the dragon, the panzer, or anything like that. Also, the new ammo mod, the new field upgrade, the new skills, all that. I'd love to hear your thoughts about them down in the comment sections down below. But anyways, I'm going to go, and I'll catch you guys next stream, video, or whatever that may be, and laters, guys.